Here she is.
Always bring in the goods.
Here we are on a weekend off in Ceduna. And we're starting another video where we're actually, before we get any further, we did have a weekend off. Someone had a bit of an injury, didn't they?
Yes.
We were planning to go away last weekend, but Soch had half her toe cut out.
A melanoma.
A melanoma, yeah. So we got Soch got a little melanoma cut out, and it's slowly healing up. But
yeah, I couldn't walk for ages, so well, walk properly.
So yeah, everything's looking good now. Toe's a bit manky, but it's still good. But anyway, we're going to take this weekend and head off. A nice easy weekend back to Point Brown. We hummed and hawed whether to go exploring or whether to just have a nice easy weekend with Soch's toe. And we come up with the verdict, we'll go back to Point Brown. It's easy.
We know what we're getting ourselves into.
Yep. And we've got beautiful weather for the next 2 days, which is bloody awesome. So the tinny's on the roof, trailer's hooked up, the caravan's hooked up. We're good to go. We've got an hour to Point Brown. Let's get into it. We've got a cuppa, bacon and egg sandwich, full tank of fuel. Let's get on with it, huh? Let's get into it. Have a good weekend off. All right, here we are, Point Brown turnoff. There's the main road there, and this is it. We've pulled up here just because we didn't pull up last time, and it's a bumpy old road heading into Point Brown. Geez, the flies are pretty... It's a bumpy old road, and we didn't let the tyres down last time we come in here, so we're going to stop in here, let the tyres down. We've done the car, and I guess cruise on in behind these guys. Hopefully everything's going to go okay, but yeah, it's just a bumpy old road, only a 20k road, but bloody horrible. So we'll let all the tyres down, get into it. Got this? I'll do your other one. The flies. All right, a minute each tyre, and hopefully that's going to be enough to get us into Point Brown. A little bit more comfortable than last time. It was just, last time was a bit slow and bumpy and bouncy. But anyway, let's get in there. We've got, oh, what have we got? It's 20k's, isn't it, this road? 22 kilometres of dirt, dusty, bumpy road. Hopefully the flies are a lot better when we get out to the coast. But let's do it. Let's get out there.
You all good?
Yeah, we're just letting the tyres
Okay.
Gets a bit rough there.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Thank you.
Alright.
See you in there.
See ya.
Oh, that's horrible. This little section, we've come in probably, oh, not even 3 k's. And it just turns really horrible. It's almost like steep point, remember that?
How could I forget it?
Yeah. Anyway, we just keep cruising along. We're sitting on around 30 k's. So, yeah, slow and steady, cruise on in. We've developed a bit of a rattle, a bit of a noise. Something to do with the tinny, so.
It's not there anymore.
We'll have a quick look, see what's rattling. Hopefully nothing bad. Everything seems to be okay. I think it might just be that banging on the boat. Should really have a bit of rubber or something behind it, but yeah, I'm just going to roll with it. It's just that everything's tight and good, so keep on moving. But bloody dusty. Have a look at all that. All that dust on the wheel already. Anyway, let's go.
We made it. Whoop, whoop.
Everything looks good, and that took us what, an hour from the start of this road?
No, it'd be less than that.
Almost. Probably 2 hours from Sejuna. That's with a lot of stopping and filming and fluffing around, but Point Brown. This is it. Beautiful little campsite, rough old road in, and we're gonna head in that way, aren't we?
Yeah.
Out of the little bit of wind that's gonna come tonight, over the hill, and back down that track, because we know where we're going now. It really would have helped having an off-road van, but we haven't got that, so we just cruised on in pretty slow. Yeah. Got overtaken a couple of times, but that'll do us. Let's get in there, get all set up. Hopefully there's a nice campsite left for us. It's still pretty early, isn't it? So, fingers crossed. Let's do it. Looks bloody beautiful already.
It looks good on the camera. It's a lot more murky than last time. Or swell.
A lot more swell. Yeah, a lot more swell, but I don't know. Hopefully it's nice and protected in the bay, and we can get the tinny out. If not, we bought it for no reason.
Better to have it
Than to not have it. Yep.
No, there's just better to have it and not need it than to, I don't know.
Better to have it and not need it
than
to need it and not have it.
That's the
one. Something like that. So I don't know if it picks it up on camera, but that's really rough, even out there in the bay. There's people surfing down the end there. We made the right choice to get away this weekend. We didn't really look at the swell, but it's pumping through here. That was our little spot, wasn't it? Just down there where that Hilux is last time. Yeah, spewing we couldn't get that one, because that was a bloody awesome spot, that one. But this one, this might be almost as good. It's a nice flat spot on a bit of rock, so we can't peg the awning or anything. Well, that shouldn't really matter. But with this beautiful view, I don't really like looking down on other people's camps, but it is what it is. What do you reckon? Happy with it? Unhooked, set up?
Yep.
have a beer.
Good?
Yeah, what do you reckon? Looks pretty good to me.
That's it.
That's pretty good. We'll lower the car and good to go. Unhook.
Open some windows.
Yep. I reckon probably put the aircon on too for half an hour. Get it nice in there. 35 degrees today. Alrighty, all set up. Starlink up in the corner there for some internet radio, but I can't even do it one-handed. That's us. A little bit more windy than I thought and a bit more swell, which is a bit of a pain, but one more job is get down the beach, drop the boat off. Maybe just leave it down the beach overnight because it is pretty bloody good tomorrow morning for fishing. So I might do that. Take a beer down the beach, get the boat off, leave it down there. There is another little boat down there. Forget a little bit of time, I might even take it out for a quick spin, see how she's going. But this is us. Rip a little setup. All right, boat is in. Everything's running as it should, but the winds beat us. So unfortunately, it's just going to be a quick rip around the bay, make sure everything's running bloody top notch, and then probably head back in. This wind just beat me. Anyway, we'll give it a little rip, see how she goes. That's what I really wanted. How cool is that? Awesome. Well, that wind's just getting to me too much here. It's chasing dolphins around. It's just too bloody windy for this little boat. I just can't get on the plane as well with this wind. But anyway, that's awesome. That's awesome to be able to boat with dolphins, have them jumping in front of the boat. they're gone. They're gone out into the rougher and deeper water, so that's gonna be it. How bloody cool is that? Get the boat out just for a little test run and catch some dolphins, surf with some dolphins. That's bloody awesome. There we go. Back safe and sound, and I've dragged it up from away from that little one and up above the sort of high tide mark, and hopefully this is going to be all right where it is. I have a feeling last time we were here we did see a couple of tinnies left down on the beach, so I'm gonna roll with it, leave it down here. We can see it from our vans up there. I don't know about the motor, might just keep my eye on that. Maybe come down before dark and chuck the motor in the back of the car just to be safe. But yeah, how good's that? Dolphins on the first outing in the little boat at Point Brown. Just a bugger about that wind, it did beat me in. But I'm bloody over the moon. I can't wait to get out tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, no wind at all, have a fish. That's gonna be bloody awesome. Let's go have a beer, see what Sasha's doing, and relax, chill out. Hello?
What do you want?
You've been in bed the whole time?
I'm
relaxing.
Yeah, it's been a big week at work.
Did you see me out there?
No.
Did you see the dolphins?
Dolphins? You're lying. Did you actually see dolphins?
Dolphins. Oh, you snooze, you lose. Yeah, it was a bit windy, a bit choppy, but...
I don't feel that bad.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you make the most of it. Relax away.
We'll go early tomorrow morning. Did
Too
you ask
right.
the dolphins if they'll be back?
Yep, the dolphins will be back tomorrow.
To see Soch?
To see Soch, yep. Parmesan crusted scallop or razorfish?
Which one's the scallop?
The smaller ones.
Oh, the smaller one.
Verdict? Pretty good? Fair enough.
Ah.
Good enough. Freshly caught. Righto, what's the plan, mate?
Go for a drive.
Go for a drive,
Have a look around.
have a squiz, check on the boat, and I don't know. Let's go have a little look around Point Brown here, because we haven't, last time we were here we didn't get to unhook the car, did we? Have a look around, so yeah, we'll go have a squiz around. See what we find.
There she is.
Still there.
Pretty good.
This is the other side of the little bay we're staying at, Point Brown, but it is a lot rougher, windier, choppier, just a lot worse around this side. And we weren't really expecting this much wind. It's the forecast was supposed to be pretty good, but it's just turned into a windy mess. Really? But look at it out there, that's just horrible. But compared to the last time we were here, that's completely different. Completely different little spot there. How's that? What do you reckon? Good. So we are at the head over. We're camped right over there. We thought we'd come as far as we can down this way, see what it's like. We've sort of got to the point where it's gets a bit rough. I don't really want to be stuffing around there, damaging tyres or whatever on the rocks. But how's that? Someone's managed to drag a caravan through, all the way through all that, which is a pretty hairy little track, very sandy and soft. I mean, we're in all drive, tyres are let down and we've still only just really made it, but someone managed to get a caravan in there and build a little shelter. Not that it's being used anymore. How cool is that? It's a lot rougher than it was last time, wasn't it? By the looks of it, there's another little bay just around here. See if we can walk down and have a little look at that. It's got no protection, but there you go, you can see a bit of it. Yeah, pretty cool little spot. Anywho, we'll check out this abandoned caravan. Looks like it's been there a while. Would have been a pretty awesome spot though, wouldn't it? All decked out. Little screwdriver. Well, that's about it. Right, we've bitten the bullet and come down the little track to try and get to that headland. Hopefully all goes well, fingers crossed. But the track looks pretty decent from what we saw, so we've gone for it. Hopefully we can follow it around. This has got to be the headland. This is sort of as far as we can come towards the headland with tracks. Walking down here, have a look at that, and we're camped back over there. And there's a full channel just running straight through there. That's really cool. Hey, oysters galore. So they are around here somewhere, the oysters. Just no idea where. I've not seen any yet on any of the rocks. It's just spewing because I don't really want to pay for them, although they are bloody cheap here in Ceduna, should I say. They're about 10 bucks for half a dozen, maybe even a dozen, I'm not too sure, but I'd love to be able to find them myself on the rocks. That'd be pretty cool. Fresh oysters straight off the rocks. Much like Steep Point, which Soch was saying back in the car as well. This, what we're driving through here, reminds us both a lot of Steep Point. Really rugged country. So much the same as the last time we were here. The Dolphins have come out to play, same sort of time.
Putting on a show.
Yeah. Anyway, what's for dinner? What are we cooking? What are you cooking?
Lamb kebabs.
Lamb kebabs. Beautiful, with some chips on the air fryer there. But what a view, I suppose. Cooking a storm while you're watching the dolphins out there.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
There we are, final product. Have a look at it. Lamb doner kebab.
Yeah. Ta-da!
Ta-da! And sitting inside, just because the wind, it's a bloody nightmare. It really isn't forecast to be this windy, but it's a bit of a pain. Anywho, dinner with a view. Cannot really beat that, can you?
That's good.
Look at that. Oh, we got a fly in here though. Bastard.
Wonder who'd let that in.
That looks pretty good, Soch.
It does, doesn't it? I'm pretty impressed.
Let's tuck into it. That's a good way to end the video, isn't it? Dolphins are going off out there. Oh, look, right out there too. Whole way around the bay. Well, that's going to do us for the night. I guess we'll pick this up in the morning, but the wind is slowly dropping off. It's turning into a really nice night now. But anyway, tomorrow, hopefully the wind's going to be completely gone until at least midday. We'll be able to get the boat out. But anyway, we'll pick this up in the morning and go from there.
See you then.
All right, here we are. The sun is just coming up here at Point Brown. I believe it's only just gone 7, but first boat's going out. There is a light just out in the distance there with another boat, so I think while Sosha's still asleep, I'm gonna try and chuck the little tinny in, get an hour or so of fishing in before she gets up, and then fingers crossed get a fish or two. If not, still a nice day out there, or a nice morning out there. Come back for some brekkie, and by that time she should be up and we can both head back out. But what a bloody morning. This is just beautiful. This Point Brown, turning it on again. It'd be pretty bloody awesome to see a big school-sized salmon run through as well. Again, like last time. But let's get into it.
No sun cream anyway. Where is it?
The boss is coming. Yeah, sunscreen in the car. What do you reckon, an hour or so?
And then I'm going back to bed.
Righto, let's do it. Well, she survived the night. Good as gold. Let's get her in. Get her in the drink. Yep.
Just here, you see the white spots. Look like you got the right flathead gear there.
Flathead gear?
Yeah, the flathead's there.
Oh yeah?
Just the other side of that reef.
You good? Excited?
Now I am.
We're gonna see dolphins.
Any reason why
I don't know if we're gonna see dolphins this early. Never know.
Do you want to do this?
Yeah, if you want. Where'd they go? See them? Hey, dolphins again. No fish, but dolphins. I don't know where it's gone. Pull up again, huh? They're not in front of the boat? Oh, we'll pull up again, see if they come back, but there you go. Got right up close to you, didn't they?
Yeah, I don't think I got it on camera.
That's all right. There, right in front of us. do a quick run out wide out here where they were yesterday, our last video. Hopefully catch them on the way home. Drop you home, going back to sleep.
See my dolphin.
And then I'll try and attempt to keep fishing, I guess. Well, there she goes. And just me for an hour or so. Hopefully try and get some fish, but I'm gonna head back up to where they told me the broken ground is. Sun's come up a little bit more. So, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully you can see a little bit better and hopefully we can get a fish. Anywho, let's crack on. Hey! It's not a bloody whiting, but it's the first little fish of the day. Plenty on the sounder. She's not going to be a keeper though, this one. We'll get him back in and get the line back in. Right. See you later, buddy. Ah, oh, little wrasse. Bastard. Still no whiting. Oh, he's bloody eaten that. No, he hasn't. He spat it out. There we go. Still no whiting. Still no bloody whiting. Well, I've tried a couple of different rigs and I've only really got squid as a bait, but I've gone over all these different little lumps, schools and fish showing up on the sounder, but they're just not interested in squid. A couple of little hits here and there, but nothing really to write home about, which is really weird. So, I don't know, might just go for a cruise. Chuck a lure out the back, cruise around, have a little look around. But, just untouched. We've pretty much drifted from that point up there. Yeah, a bit of a pain. I'd say less than 10 bites. We're having a quick little drop here. There's more fish on the sounder. A lot of fish, so. Whatever bites I can get, there seem to be a lot, come through a lot easier on a hand line than that rod. It's a bit of a heavy rod, that one. Don't seem to be interested in squid today. Well, there we are. We're back in safe and sound, and it is bloody stunning in here. Unfortunately, no fish. Don't know what's going on there, but they weren't interested in the squid one bit. I don't know, bit of a pain, but still a good day out. Did get a message from Soch that she's got to go and get her stitches out at 2 o'clock, so that's sort of shortened our little trip up a little bit, but here's what it is. Anyway, we'll get this duck on the roof, strap it all down, and I guess we'll go up see Soch and hook the caravan up, get on out of here. But the boat ran bloody beautifully. Can't complain one bit about that. Is a bit sort of arse heavy. The front does go right up like that, but I don't know what to do with it. Try and relocate the fuel tank to the front. I'm not too sure, but we'll work that out in the future. Anyway, good-o. Righto, I think that is probably the quickest that we've packed up. Was planning to have a quick swim, but it just didn't work out. We got your appointments at 2:15. It's 12:30 now. What's that? 2 hours, just under.
Hour and 45.
To get back to Ceduna, which is it's probably going to take us near on an hour to get out of this road, bumpy old road, and then probably, I don't know, half an hour to get back. Should get back just in time. Drop you off, and then I'll start cleaning up, unpacking. All the usual stuff that goes on behind the scenes. The old cleaning everything up.
Oh, it'd actually be 2 minutes anyway.
Hopefully, yeah. But the water out there, it's turning spectacular. It's turning even better than it was when I was out there. And there's a big charter boat out over a bit of reef where I was looking at and thinking, oh, it looks like nice ground, but didn't want to change all my hooks and everything up, so that's pretty cool to see a charter boat out there. But let's go home.
Go get my stitches out.
So, yeah, just as we're heading out of Point Brown, it's I better put it in park. The Dolphins are putting on a little show here. Might have to jump to the phone as it's got a zoom. But this is certainly the place to be, isn't it, Soch, for dolphins? Point Brown.
Oh, look.
There's loads of them. That's why you only have one mate this morning.
Yeah, they're missing their friend.
And that's another reason why we chose to come back to Point Brown. The dolphins are sort of guaranteed, aren't they?
Yeah.
And it's cool to drive about with them.
Never gets boring.
All right, made it in pretty good time. That ain't going anywhere. But we do need to pump all the tyres up before we get back on that main road. They are pretty flat, but check out all that dust. It's filthy, that is. So that's probably going to be an afternoon job while, well, you're not going to be long, are you? But it's filthy.
Yeah.
We'll be cleaning everything up all afternoon. Anywho, let's pump these tyres up, get on the road, and get to your appointment.
Big day.
Big day. Well, that is pretty much us done and dusted for this episode. Most of the car unpacked, most of it. Tinny off the roof and Caravan back in the shed, and we're all set up, settled down, which is good. But yeah, good to get away for a quick trip away, quick weekend away.
Yeah, get out of town.
And so your foot's all, wouldn't say better, still healing, but the stitches are out and it's looking a lot better. You're walking a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's going to do it.
Go get yourself checked, guys.
Definitely get yourself checked.
It's not worth it.
It's sort of caught us by surprise there, didn't it? Just thought it was a little mole, but it turns out it's a melanoma.
Anyway.
Anyway, thanks for watching, and that's going to do us for this episode.
See you on the next one.
Another one where no idea where we're going to be heading next, but we'll play it by ear. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Good.
Yeah, just...
Doing the tyres? Righto, Smoky. No, let's do it again. It's not Smoky Bay, is it?
No, it's not wrong.
Alrighty. Set up. And a little bit... Nah. Meh. Oysters. Nice trackies.
That on?
Yeah.
Thanks.
And that's another reason why we came back to Point Brown, isn't it?
My face. Did you get my face?
Yeah.